Hey guys, welcome to episode number 76. Today is Monday, so it's Update Monday, and today I wanted to do something a little bit different here. I know a lot of reptile enthusiasts are really big on weighing their animals. It's more common with snakes than with turtles. But I've never done it before, so I thought I'd give it a try and upload the video just so I have a reminder of the date and all of the different weights of my turtles. I think this will come in handy more towards when I'm ready to start breeding these, and it actually might help if I decide to put these guys down for the winter to see what kind of weight loss they have over the winter. But I might as well start now because I think this is a pretty good size breeding group in the making. So what I'll do here is just go one turtle at a time, put them on the scale. I've got it zeroed out now. They probably won't stay still for very long, so we'll see how well this works. But this one here that I'm going to start with is Speedy. I've had him the longest. I'll see if he'll even cooperate. I don't even know that I'm going to be able to get him in here. Alright, Speedy, I'm just going to hold my hands over here so he doesn't try to jump out, is 8.4 ounces. 8.4 ounces for Speedy. He's a male. And then I've got Big Mama here, my most recent addition. And I'm going to say that she's probably a similar weight. These are both 2010s. She's 8.5 ounces. 8.6. She was measuring 8.5 when she was still, so I'm going to take that for the number 8.5. So those are both of my 2010s. So they've got like a year and a half on them so far. And now I'm going to move on to my 2011s. These guys aren't quite as big, but I'll go through them one at a time here. And I just need to see the markings to determine which one's which here. I want to try to go in order if I can. So this one here is John. He's a 2011 concentric, and he's weighing in at 5.7, 5.8. I'm going to call it 5.8. John's weighing in at 5.8 ounces. And then his friend here, Paul, let's see what he is. He's weighing in at 5.4. 5.4 ounces for Paul. And then moving on to the last two, these ones are the smallest of the group for sure. I believe this one's Ringo. Ringo's at 3.9 ounces. So 3.9 ounces for Ringo. And then George. George is probably the smallest. We'll see if I'm right. Let's see. 3.4 ounces for George. George is at 3.4 ounces. So there we go. That was pretty easy. I just used an Office Depot letter weighing scale here. Very low duty. And then I just used a piece of 6-inch PVC to just kind of stick over the side there so they don't jump off the scale immediately. So pretty low-tech way of doing it. I think what I'll probably do is record another video in about 6 months to see how these guys are progressing with weight. And when I do eventually put them in in what's it called? A stock tank, and brumate them for the winter time. I'll be really curious to see what kind of weight loss they have after a year, or after a few months of hibernating. So that's all I've got for today. I'm just gonna put these guys back real quick. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they don't weigh as much as I thought. I thought they'd be, upwards of like a half pound or something, but the bigger ones at least. But no, I mean they're still pretty small. Especially these two darker ones, Ringo and George. Still pretty small, but they're getting along good here all together in their 125-gallon tank. And they were all just measured. So that was pretty easy. They're all mad at me now, swimming around looking at me like I'm evil or something. But no, I mean I think it's a good practice. It's good to see, which ones are growing, which ones are kind of steadying out. I've had turtles that I thought were runts, and then they just have like an explosion of growth. So, I mean, you never really know how fast they're going to grow. But I mean, I guess with snakes you can kind of measure their progress easier than with turtles. I mean, with turtles, if they're well fed or not just by how fat they are. But and I mean, it's not necessarily a good thing to overfeed turtles. You just want slow and steady growth on them. But it's good to know where they are. If a female weighs enough, if she's healthy enough to have eggs. Before you put her in a breeding situation, and just to kind of track overall progress. I'm sure some of these turtles will hardly grow at all in the next 6 months, and I'm sure some of them will really take off, and that's not due to one outcompeting the other for food, because they all get an equal chance at the food, and they're all pretty civil when it comes to feeding time. It's just kind of, each turtle grows at its own rate. So, I guess I'll shoot another video just like this in 6 months to see the progress. But you've got the numbers. I'll record them in the description of the video, and I'll refer to this in 6 months so that I can start tracking my progress. If you don't do it with your own turtles, maybe it's something you can look into as well. Pretty easy, pretty simple, and I guess it's good to know. Alright guys, see you later.